and welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm G, and so happy that you could join us tonight, Thursday at 6 p.m. on our live. Now, I see so many people over there chatting with Sis already. I am so excited. It makes it so much more fun when we have all these people that join us on a live. Now, I want to get to a little bit of business first. I saw someone ask, when is one of those papers available? So I ran real quick into my office and I checked. Now, I won't be able to answer that any more questions like that, but it is supposedly going to be available April 27th. Right now, it's unavailable. Something Dreams, yes, Delicate Dreams, I believe she asked about. That's going to be available April 27th. But let's get on to the fun stuff. Let's say hello to everybody. We have Diane, we have Leanne, oh my goodness, we have Joan, we have Sharon, Susan Ray, and I just want to say a very happy anniversary to someone. I don't want to mention your name in case you don't want the whole world to know, but tonight is her anniversary, and they must have finished dinner early for her to come, so we are so happy that you joined us. We have Sue, we have Basket, we have Jules, and we have Linda. Yes, I'm going to take a moment just to say hello to everyone because we're just so happy you're here. We have Joy and Arlene. I hope I don't miss anyone, but I'm sure I will because I have this little bitty screen that I'm dealing with. We have Linda and Judy. So happy y'all are joining us tonight. And Sue, oh my goodness, and Pam and Carol and Brenda and Becky and Donna, did I say that? Patricia, Stacy, okay, Marie, okay, Mary Ann, okay. If I miss somebody, I'm so sorry. Like I say all the time, I am working off my iPad and I have this little teeny screen, so it's a miracle I can even see. But we're going to have so much fun tonight. We're going to make 2 cards. We're going to play 3 games. And I saw someone, it was their first time to join us. Thank you so much for finding our channel and joining us tonight. And I just want a special shout out to everyone that's already liked and shared. I tell you what, that sends a message to you, the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm, right? To push us out. And that just helps us so much. And we just appreciate your support. We appreciate everybody that's here. It's Stacy's first live. Welcome. Deborah, Robert, Brian, Giovanna. Giovanna's here. Okay. Very good. I also want to do a special little shout out to, let me see. I want to give a shout out to our creative YouTube members who support us each month. Thank you so much. That really does mean so much. And we just truly appreciate you. They have those cute little emojis by their names. So cute. Well, let's head down to the crafting table and let me show you the card that we're going to make because we chat throughout. We love doing that, right? Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, here we go. Let me show you this puzzle slider card. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. It stands up just beautifully. It looks like that. And it is so pretty. And let me just say that we made this card back in November of 2024. So you can head on over there, go to our channel and look back on November of 2024 if you want to see more samples, right? It's Cindy's first live also. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Stacy shared to Facebook. I don't even know how you do that. Okay, that's wonderful. And we have somebody from Australia and Alabama and just states all over. We're just so excited y'all are here. We hope that you're having good weather. So we have this beautiful card to make, and I have a lot of tips and tricks to help you make it because one of the things we like to say is easy steps, big results. That's what we like. And so we hope that we are able to do that tonight as well. But before we do that, let's play a game let's start this show on the road, okay? So our first game is, now tomorrow is National Oreo Cookie Day. Hello. I love Oreo cookies, but I want to know, what is your favorite cookie? Now, while we're waiting for all those answers, I don't know if when you went to Facebook, if you checked out, Sis and I made some Thin Mint, I don't know what they call them when it's not really the Girl Scout cookies, if I can say that, but it tastes like it. And so we made some of those. So you need to go over to our Facebook because you can get a really nice recipe for those. And really, a lot of times recipes don't turn out good. This one turned out fabulous. And so I ended up eating all of them. But I did put them in the freezer because I like them in the freezer. Let me see. We have, ginger snap. Wendy, hey. You know, my brother loves ginger snaps. Oh, my goodness. Okay, chocolate chip, can you do anything wrong with the chocolate chip? I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and keep this card right here so that you can be looking at it and going, I can't wait till we make it. White chocolate macadamia fudge. Okay, fudge, yes. Macadamia, of course, always. Hidden journaling. You know what? Who is that? Heather, you are absolutely right. Chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip. Everybody loves chocolate chip. Oatmeal raisin. Oh, and you know what? I used to make a chocolate chip pecan cookie for my husband. Oh my goodness. They were so good. Oh my goodness. Fudge stripe. Well, of course, Jules. Yes. And Carol says, really, she just likes all cookies. Well, I'm with you on that. Now, for those of y'all who have never played our game, I'm going to ring the bell, and Sis is going to put it in her little machine over there, wherever she is over there, and she's randomly going to select a winner. And then we're going to send you one of these cards that we make tonight. So she will put the link up in the chat room, and you go to the link, fill out the form, give us your mailing address so we can put them in the mail. And we hope our people receive their cards. Last time, I think there was a holiday in there, so you just never know. Snickerdoodle. Okay, here we go. Okay, that closes the game. If you are watching the rebroadcast, we hope that you play too. Sis and I read all our comments, and we love the comments. We just love to read y'all's comment because you're participating with this. You're part of our crafting family. Warm peanut butter cookies. I can honestly say, let's see, Giovanna, I don't think I've ever had a peanut butter cookie, just a peanut butter cookie. How funny, huh? Right now it would be Girl Scout cookies. Oh, a Girl Scout leader. I think it's so wild. We don't have any Girl Scouts coming to our house. I think y'all do it online a lot now, right? Let us know, Sue. Love my card I won from last time. Oh, yay. Joy got it. Okay. Ooh, apple cider donut cookies. Okay. Let's wait and see. Round and round we go. Who is the winner? And then we're going to start making this card. Now, remember what I said. We like easy steps. So I want to remind you that at the end, congratulations, Giovanna won. Okay, Giovanna, make sure that you go over to that link and send us your mailing address, not your email, but your mailing address. Okay, so let's start making this card. Let's say goodbye to our Oreo cookies. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is grab you a piece of cardstock. And this cardstock is 9.5 by 4 1/4. But I want to remind you, all the measurements are over on creativemomentsbyg.com blog. And the way you get the link is you go under this video and it'll say measurement and supplies, and you click that link and it'll take you straight to the blog, okay? And thank you for everybody congratulating Giovanna. We got to congratulate our family members, right? So grab you a piece of cardstock, and that cardstock is 9.5 by 4 1/4, but we need to make some score lines. This is such an easy card. And we're going to score at 1 and 2. So let's do that. Make sure that you dock your cutting blade, right? Oh my goodness. I get to talking and sometimes I just slice right through my cardstock. Now we're going to go ahead and extend our arm if you're using a Stampin' Up trimmer. And we're going to move it on over to 7.5. But I'll tell you a little shortcut in just a second. And then move it on over to 8.5. Now, if you don't have a Stampin' Up or you don't have a trimmer that you really like, you can always just score at 1 and 2, flip it, and score at 1 and 2 on the other side. Exact same thing, right? First time in live chat. Oh, there's our Lori Livingston. Welcome. She's our new sunflower stamper. So happy you made it, Lori. Okay, now let me show you how this gets folded. Put your hand right here in the center where you don't have any score lines. And let's look at our left side first. Get that score line, fold to the in, and then fold out. Grab your trimmer. Look at this. Have a cute little folder for our trimmer that Sis made. I think we have a YouTube on how to do that too. I'm not sure. We're going to crease at the top, but also at the bottom. Now put your left hand in the center, find that score line, fold in and fold out. Very easy. And now we have our card. How easy is that? Okay, the next thing we want to do, let's go ahead and do the inside of our card. Let's build in to out, okay? Now, I picked up some Granny Apple Green because I love this. This apple green I just love. This is Berry Burst. I love this color too. Now, let me grab a piece of paper because I want to stamp a few little flowers, right? And I want to stamp them in Berry Burst. Let me show you. This is the stamp set I'm using, Fragrant Layers. Love these flowers. And in a little bit, I'm going to show you this die set. Oh my goodness. It is so pretty. But what do we always say? Use what you have. I'm sure you have some favorite flowers as well. So we're going to stamp the base of our flowers first. Now remember, we are tonight communicating. We are going to stamp our base first. So this is a two-step process. So here's the base, and then here's the definition that we're going to use. So let's go ahead and just tap, tap, tap. Just a little stamp right there. I'm going to put a little one right there. And that's really all I need. I'm going to close up my Berry Burst, and I'm going to bring in my Night of Navy. Now, tap, tap, tap. I like to get it nice and dark. And, you know, this doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going over it. And there we have it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a light Daffodil Delight. You can just grab you a yellow. And I'm just going to go over this center part right here. Just to bring in a little bit of yellow. It's not really even very much. But now let's put some leaves on there, okay? So let's close our Night of Navy. Let's bring in our Granny Apple and the leaves from that stamp set I showed you. So tap, tap, tap. Just going to bring this in just like this. Look at that. So pretty. Put some up here. Maybe I'll put a little leaf right up here. That might be cute. Tap, tap. Let's see. Oh, yes. Look at that. Okay. I do not think I have a sentiment for the inside. So now we're going to grab this piece. And these two pieces are, this one is 5 1/4 by 4. And the top mat is 5 by 3 3/4. Now I'm going to bring in my Kalel because I need to wiggle, wiggle. I never get it laid down in the right place. So I'm going to just go around the outside, not putting much glue. You don't need much. I'm going to put it down. And look at that. Okay. There we have it. And now we're just going to lay it down right here in the center of our card. You know what's so interesting about this card is, like I said, we did it about 1.5 years ago. And so you can see some other samples that we made. But they also, this is a double, okay? This is going to have 4 panels, 2 on each side, but they also do triple. They do 6 puzzle sliders. I've even seen it with 8. But you know what? I like the 2, right? Hey, Maud, no, you didn't miss us. Great. And Kathy's here from snowy Colorado. I'm a little bit jealous. I do love snow. I know everybody's had a lot of snow though, right? Now, this is the fun part. Are you ready to make the top part of this card that is so interesting to make? Okay. The first thing we need to do is make, let me show you. Do you see this white right here? That's a base mat. That's very important. So to do that, for your base mat, you are going to cut a 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to bring in our trimmer. We are going to put it on the 4-inch side, and we're going to cut it at 2. That's right in half. This is the fun part. Now we're going to put them on top of each other, just like this, and we're going to cut it at 3. I know you're saying, what in the world are you doing? There is structure to this madness, I promise you. Okay, we're going to get it right at 3. And now we've cut our base mats exactly the size we need them. Let's show you what we mean by this. So we are going to put, I'm just going to very quickly show you what it's going to look like. We're going to put this here. We're going to put this one here, and the short one here, and the other short one here. Do you see how we did that? We cut that piece at 2, put them together, and then cut it at 3. How cool is that? So now what I want to do is I want to put this and line it up. Here we go. This is what it's going to look like, just like this. But of course, closer together. There'll be a little space, and we're going to get it just like that. Now, we want to work on the top mat, right? Now what we're going to do is we used this Brights 6x6, and we brought in this beautiful color because it's very burst. Has lots of beautiful paper in it. And we cut a piece that was 1 3/4 wide, right? And this is 5 1/2. And what we're going to do is that right? No, let's see. Let's see if that's right. I don't know that that's right. Let's see. I think that's the smaller one, and the other one's the larger one. Okay, so let's see. I want to show you so we don't get confused. I think it was just the opposite. This one is the 5 1/2. Okay. And this one is the smaller one, and now I've missed it. Okay, so we are going to cut a piece. It's the top mat, and it is going to be 1 3/4 by 4. So we have 1 3/4. We're going to cut it at 4. And then what we're going to do is just cut it in half. And this becomes the top piece of these little pieces right here. Do you see that? Perfect, right? Now we need some white paper to go there. That paper is, we need it to be 1 3/4, so we're going to go ahead and cut that. This is our top mat for our larger pieces, okay? Then we're going to turn it, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. Once we've cut it at 5 1/2, we need to cut it in half, 2 3/4. Now, you can always just cut 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. But why do that? Go ahead and cut a long piece, 1 3/4 by 5 1/2, and then cut it in half. Save yourself time. And then it's going to go right there. That's the way it goes. See how easy this is? But now wait, I want to show you something. You can use this flat piece of pattern paper, or you can put it through an embossing folder, and look at the difference. It just kind of gives it that added pop, right? What do you think? I like it. I think adding that just really makes it pop. So let's go ahead and just lay that down. I went ahead and I ran it through an embossing folder, and the embossing folder I used was Paradise Garden, which I think just became available. So let's go ahead and lay that down. And you know what I like to do is I like to lay this down just like this so we know exactly how we're going to put it on our card. And we don't have to worry about it. Now, I used my wiggle glue, and this is a 3D embossing folder, right? So you want to make sure that you get enough glue on it. This is really, really an easy card. And you're going to have all the measurements, so you don't have to worry about it. Hey, Dee, so happy you could join us tonight. And Dana, thanks for coming to the live. Sis already welcomed you. So we're going to put that. I'm using my wiggle glue and my dancing fingers. We're going to do something really cool with this. You're going to love it. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way because I want to show you what I've done. Look at this. Hello, is that gorgeous or what? Look at that. I'm going to show you how to do that. What do you think about that? Let me know in the chat room if you like it. And it's so easy to do. You're just going to love it. So we're going to add it just like that. And remember, it's going to go like that. And it just complements that color, right? Oh no, Michelle says she forgets to eat when she's crafting. I don't think I forget to eat. So we're going to put that there because I want you to see it. Embossing folders. Oh, thank you. Yes. Now, let me show you how we're going to do this. This is so much fun. We're going to grab our rotating platform, and I'm going to take my little sticky mat off. Now, you can get this, and then it comes with a sticky mat. Let me tell you a little tip. We put a sunflower right here because we were always losing this little piece of paper, and you can do it with everything. But now we just look for the sunflower. We don't lose it. So it really helps us. So we're just going to put this down. It's a sticky mat. And I went ahead. Now remember, I said I was going to show you something. This is the die set that comes. It's called Fragrant Layers. And you get this. And a lot of times, do you look at your dies and go, well, how am I going to use that? What am I going to do with that? You don't always have to use it for the purpose that they give it to you for. This is completely different, right? They don't normally use it as an overlay, but that's exactly what I've done. Look at this. I just cut out this size right here, and I ran it through the die cutting machine so I could have that overlay. And Nana says it's hard to snack when card crafting. That is true. So now I want us to look at this again. Look at that. Let me show you how easy this is. Yes, you could spend a lot of time and you could color exactly where you need to make sure all the colors match. Oh, no. We like to do the easy way. So we have this. I'm just going to put that overlay on it and just kind of look. I know that my flowers are here and my leaves are on the outside. So my flowers are here. They're about here. I'm going to bring in my berry burst. Oh, I love this. And I'm going to bring in just a little brush. And remember what I always say. When you put your index finger on this brush head, that's what gives you the pressure. And you may not want a lot of pressure initially. So what I'm going to do is bring a piece of paper over here, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap. I'm just going to tap it off. And remember, my 2 flowers are here, right? And 1 over here. So I'm just going to go right here, add some color. Maybe I'll add a little bit right here. Maybe I'll even go a little bit darker right there, just for the heck of it. I'm going to add a little bit pink. And I'm done with that. Okay, and now we're going to bring in Granny Apple. Okay, we're going to take that brush away, bring in our new brush, bring in our Granny Apple. Tap, tap, tap. Tap it off just a little bit. And just go in with that Granny Apple. Look at that. I may even want it a little darker. So you just go in and you get the desired color that you want. So I'm just going to go up this. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And you don't have to worry because we're about to put the overlay on it. Oh yeah, Janice, that's right. Is it Janice? It's Jamie. That's right. We like where this is going. And now look at this. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. So we're going to peel that off. I'm going to bring this in again. And I'm going to use my Nuvo pen. Love this pen. You just tap it like that and it gets glue. And you just kind of go over the back. Just like this. Just kind of, and you can use other glues, of course. Not to worry. But I just kind of like to use that. I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to just put it down. Just like that. Oh. I'm just going to put my hand on it for just a second. And look at that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And so now we have it like this. We have our panels cut, but of course we need this. I was going to like, well, that's not working. What's going on here? That's because we have to put our panel on our green. And look at that. Look how pretty that is. So let's go ahead and lay down these panels. We've already laid down these. What do you think about that? Do you like that? Do you like that we colored that in the different colors? Can you imagine? Just think of all the dies that you have that have a design on them. Absolutely. Oh, I love where Jamie's going. You could use this as we already glued that one down. You could use this, of course, as a stencil. And Judy says she just runs her tape runner over her small pieces. Yes, ma'am, that works too. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this. And let me tell you, it's very important that we get this lined up and that I'm just looking to make sure that we have it exactly the way we need it. Now, I want to show you something. We have a border up here. Do you see that little teeny border? Let's go in a little closer. You see that little border right there, and they're really pushed up against each other. So we have a border here and a border right there. That's important. You want to make sure and do that on both sides, because if you don't, then it won't line up right. So it's very easy, but you don't have much to put it on. So what we're going to do is we're going to just measure that, and I can see that I need my glue right here. So let's just I do want to wiggle wiggle. So let's go ahead and just put a little bit of glue. Didn't open it up much. We're going to leave a border, and I'm actually lining it up with this green thing right there. Leaving the same border. We're just going to hold it for a second. Now we're going to take this one We're going to push it right up against there. And I can see that I need my glue right here. Just going to put a little bit of glue. Line it up. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Oh. And now we do just the opposite. This one goes on the top. Just like this. We're going to line it up right on that green. And that's why it's important to do the middle first. Get your double mat in there because you're going to use that as a guide. Okay? Now we're just making sure our leaves are the right way. I'm going to put just a little bit of tape right there, a little bit of glue. Okay. And we are going to just wiggle it. Put it right at the top, line it up, and look at that. I know, right, Giovanna? It really is easy. Now, yes, you can do the triple, it has 6, but start out with the double. It really does make it easy for you to learn how to do it. And then you can go crazy, and you can do your 8 and your 6, and send us a picture because Sis and I want to see. We want to see what you've done. Okay, we're going to line this up. Oh, look at that. We're going to hold it for just a second. Oh, chalk. Nana, that would be interesting. Yes. Now look at that. Look at how pretty that is. You close it. But we're not done yet because we want to create a beautiful little part that goes on the front. Now we used some stitched rectangles, and really you can use whatever nesting dies you want. You're going to see in the next card that we make a completely different nesting. But on this one, we're going to put this right in the center, and I'm going to set this up on some dimensionals. What are y'all thinking about this? Let me know. Give me some sunflowers if you're liking this design as much as we like it. Let me see some sunflowers or some hearts. Okay, I'm just going to add some dimensionals. You don't have to add this many. I'm just actually, I don't have many left, so I'm just kind of going crazy. You don't have to add this many. Now I'm going to take the backing off. And I'm going to hopefully hit the trash can. It's right beside me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. And, okay, so I'm checking. Yes, I have them. So we're going to go ahead and just center this. Oh, look at that. You can add some bling if you want. We're going to put this right in the center. Now let me show you another trick. Yay, we're getting a lot of sunflowers. I'm going to just put this right here in the center, and I'm going to pick it up just like this. You can flip it over. You can grab you a pencil and just put a line, and that way you know where to put your glue. Your glue is going to go right here, so you don't have to worry about it. So let's just make sure. Yep, our glue is right here. So you could use a tape runner. You could use glue. And I'm not going to put it right to the edge. I'm just going to put it right there. And I know that I centered it. So there we have it. I'm just holding it. All right, thank you. And look at that. What do you think? Do you like this card? You open it up, you have plenty of room to write. It stands up perfectly, and it's so pretty when it stands up. It stands up like this. Oh my goodness. Just love this card. Oh, he moved. It's because my glue didn't quite get stuck. And you know why? Because this overlay right here. So when you have something, you need to just keep it just like that. And you can see that I didn't get any glue on the back side. Okay, There we have our first card. And if you have some delicate little areas like this, not to worry. If you have the pen, you can just go back in, put a little bit of glue, and just hold that down, and it will put it right back down for you. So let me get a little bit of glue on it and just hold it down just like that. Okay, loving it. Can't get hearts or sunflowers. Oh, don't worry. Do not worry, Joan. So there we have our first card. Okay, are y'all ready for another game? Let's go ahead. And our second game is, we have a little shamrock. Do you know? Yes, you do know. St. Patty's Day is next Tuesday on the 17th. Or is it next Tuesday? It may not be. It'll be a week past that, but we won't see y'all again until the 19th. So we brought in a little guy to help us out, and we want to know, what do you do special on St. Patrick's Day? What do you do special? Do y'all have a party? Do you drink green beer and eat green food? Do you wear green? I wore green tonight. I would love to know. So put in the chat room what you do. Let me see. And make sure that you stick with us, because I want to discuss the card that I showed you earlier. There's a trick to that, and I think it would be important for you to see. Plus, I have another card to show you. So we have lots of options. Sis and I believe in options. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I can't find sunflowers. What do you do special on St. Patrick's Day? Okay, while you're doing that and you're answering, I'm going to get the next card that we're going to work on. Look at this beautiful, beautiful color, Timid Tiger. Look at that. Okay, some people, they wear green. Okay, D, make corned beef. I bet that's good. You wear green. You celebrate our grandson and his wife's anniversary. Oh, that's good. That would be a fun party. You could do all green. Make corned beef, eat Reubens. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, Judy wears green. A lot of people wear green. I'm just looking because we were thinking, what could we do fun? Brother and his wife and the two of us want to get together, but we can't really think. Just memories to what I used to do, nothing. Okay, Linda, well, we'll think of something. Make corned beef sometimes, wear green. Okay, waiting for a few more answers. Oh, and I can see that many of you have liked and shared our video. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. That means a lot to us. Celebrate her stepdaughter's birthday. Okay, wear green. Okay, here we go. Are y'all ready? Okay, time is up. So Sis is going to tell us who the next winner is. And we are going to get this card made. If you are watching the rebroadcast, let us know if you have anything special that you do for St. Patty's Day that maybe Sis and I want to do too. Ooh, make corned beef. A lot of people make corned beef. I guess I'm going to have to try that recipe. I've never done that. Maybe somebody could send me a really good recipe for corned beef. I would love that. Okay, round and round. Let's see who is the winner. I'm going to bring in our, Teresa Ford. Okay, Teresa, make sure that you click that link and you send us your mailing address so we can get your card in the mail tomorrow. We're going to say goodbye to our little leprechaun, and we're going to start making our next card. Congratulations, Teresa. What a beautiful name. Okay, so I'm not going to go over all the measurements again, but remember, this is our base card, 9.5 by 4 1/4. Let's do our scoring. Make sure you get your cutting blade out of the way. We're going to score 1, 2. We're going to open up our arm, and we're just going to keep going on over to 7.5, and 8.5. And this is going to make our base card. Now you will see how easy it is. Put your hand in the middle and find that first score line. Fold in and fold out. Put your left hand in, find the first score line, fold in and fold out. Now you want to make sure and give those a really good crease though. That way it stands up so nice. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to line up our inside mat. Now what we have done is we have stamped those flowers again, and we cut out some of the flowers from the die set. So we are going to bring in our little sentiment, and we're going to stamp the inside, because remember, you need to, I better make sure that doesn't fall off. That would be sad. Let's see. Let me get that really stuck to my acrylic block. So tap, tap, tap. And maybe a little crooked, but that's okay. Okay, you're a great friend. We're going to close that, and we're going to add that, because remember, we use that as part of our guide that tells us where to put our panels, right? So let's lay that down right on the inside. And that's an important tip. Always go ahead and put your inside there. And now I want to show you the pieces that we've cut. Look at that pretty green. So pretty, right? And remember, it goes like this. Just like that. But we need a mat underneath it, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to use a white mat. So we cut this. Let me see, 5 1/4 by 4. Let's do our little trick again. I will show you this so you can see it twice. We're going to turn it this way on the 4-inch side, cut it at 2. We're going to put them together, make sure they're even, and cut it at 3. I just love that tip. And now we have our mats cut. So let's go ahead and just line up our mats. Let's bring in our glue. You can see how quickly this goes together, especially when you let the pattern paper do the work for you, right? So grab you some pattern paper that you like. And this pattern paper is from Mixed Up Patterns. We're going to go ahead and put our pattern paper at the bottom. Now we want to invite y'all to put on your calendar our next live. And our next live is going to be on the 19th, 2 days after St. Patty's Day. So make sure you mark your calendars. Okay. Now we're going to put our little pieces up there, and we're just going to add our patterned paper. And I really like to put it just like this because it makes it, I'm a visual person, and are y'all visuals too? Do you like to see it all laid out? Does it help you to do that, or can you just somehow magically get them all together? Huh. Okay. And there we have it. Look at that. We have everything. Super easy. We're just going to move this up. We're going to bring in our card. And remember what we do. We can grab this side, and we're going to line it up with the top of this card right here. And whatever the margin is there, let's put that margin right here. So we know that we need just a little bit of glue. Who came late? Shirley, hey. Oh, not to worry, not to worry. You're here, and you can always watch the rebroadcast. So we're going to line it up with this piece right here, making sure that the same margin is about here and on the side. Dancing fingers. Okay, next we're going to put our little piece right here, and we don't even have to put it on our card. We know that we need about that much. So let's go ahead and just put a little bit of glue. Line it up right against this one. And if you use wiggle glue, if you have to wiggle it, you can go ahead and do that. That's why I wiggle it. Yay! Dana says she likes this color combination. Yay! Now, let's go ahead and line this one up. We need a little bit of glue right here. Just a little bit. Not too much. Go ahead and close it. Line it up. Make sure that we have the same distance. Let's see. It's hard to see because it's white. There we have it. Dancing. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We're looking good. We may have moved that one over just a little bit. And I can still wiggle it. So that's why I love this glue. Okay. So there we have it all lined up perfectly, I believe. Yes. Now let's put our bottom one. Once again, just a little bit of glue right here. We're getting close to the end. Oh my goodness. The night always goes so fast. I want to remind y'all that we have a fantastic Saturday Motivation reel coming out on Facebook. So make sure that you check that out on Facebook. And then Monday, we have a short coming out on YouTube. Check that out. And then we have, oh my goodness, we have a fantastic card coming out with a long video on Tuesday. So did you get all that? Okay, look at that. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? I love this timid tiger. I think it's so pretty. But now let's work on the front. Remember I told you we were going to use different dies this time. Look at these nesting dies. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm going to set that up on dimensionals, but I want to go ahead and put my stamp right here. Now let me make sure I get this done the right way. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put it just like this. And I'm going to see if it's about the same size. Okay, it doesn't matter which way you turn this. It's so pretty. Okay, does not matter. But for some reason, I just feel like it should be this way. So I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals on this. Get this popped up. Look at this. I'm just going to use the last of my dimensionals just because I have them. They're here. Let's use them. Okay. Now that's a little crazy. Okay. And okay. I'm a visual learner too, Lori. I'm with you. I'm just throwing that, let's see, I'm taking the backing off of everything, yes. And now we're just going to set this up. Oh, but this is so pretty. And it's so easy to set up. It nests inside it, but it has the same curved edges. So not to worry. Let's put that here. And now let's go ahead and bring in our sentiment. Now, when you're placing flowers and you need them to be pretty close to your sentiment, make sure, tap, 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 that you always put your sentiment first. If you're new to card making, you want to put your sentiment first, because that way you can go around your sentiment. If you glue your images on, then you try to stamp, it makes it kind of hard. Right, crafters? That's right. Now look at what we did. We cut out and colored these beautiful flowers from that stamp set I showed you. But we're not done. Let's go ahead and sparkle them up. Where's my sparkle? Okay, my Wink of Stella. So I'm going to go ahead and just prime this and get it going. And I'm just going to go ahead and get this up a little bit and start adding some sparkle. And you know, when you add the sparkle, it deepens the color of your flower. I don't know if you'll be able to see the sparkle. Probably not. I don't know. But it is sparkling. So we're going to go ahead and just color around just like that to make it even prettier. And I'm going to make sure and get these little guys here too. So I'm just going to hold it down with my finger now. And I want to go ahead and sparkle the leaves. I don't want to leave them out, right? No, So let's get a little sparkle. Okay. Now we are all sparkled up. I've got to grab some more dimensionals because I guess I went crazy. And so I have this one, and I'm going to put him just like that. Look at how pretty that was. Now you see, because I stamped it in the middle, that really helped. Okay, those were the mini, and I don't want mini dimensionals. So I'm going to just add a few right down here, right there. And I'm setting it up because I'm going to set some leaves on there. Just going to put it just like this. And then I'm going to take these leaves and I'm just going to put it, oh, look at how pretty that looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and put just a little dab of glue. I hope that y'all make this card tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it is such a pretty card. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Let's go in a little bit closer. So pretty. And now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to just put it just like this. Just kind of creating just a little curve. Just like this. Let's see. I'm going to put it like that. And then I'm going to put another one maybe right there. Oh, wow. That's going to be pretty. So let's lay this one flat. Let's put a little bit of glue. Just a little bit. I'm going to curve around it. Just like that. Okay. There we have it. Now this one I'm going to set up. So because I'm going to put some leaves under there, I'm just going to put one dimensional right in the center. Hello, Cynthia. Didn't see you earlier. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to bring in our leaves. We got to have some leaves, right? So I can actually just kind of slip that under there. Let me see. I can just slip that right there. There's one. Oh, look at that. We need it to go down just a little bit. Okay. And then the other one, I think I'm going to put it right under this one. So I need just a little bit of glue. And you know what? It's really all about what you add in images, right? The steps that you've seen are simple, but with big results. Look at that. So pretty. Now I'm going to set this up. I'm going to line those up. Make sure that we're lined up right. Just like that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to set it up. I know it would cost a little more to send it, or maybe you would put it on top of a present. I'm only going to put 3. Sparkle, sparkle. Hey, Diane, so happy to see you. We're going to bring this in. We're going to line that up right here. And I'm just going to, look at that. Wow. Can you imagine if this was like a magnet you could put on your refrigerator? Oh, Is anyone else having problems with YouTube? And look at that. We're going to add it right to the front. Oh my goodness. Now, you can do the little trick that we showed. You can just use your pencil, hold it, and use your pencil right there. And we just need some glue right here. So let's just add a little bit of glue. Not much. And we know that we've already centered it, so we don't have to worry. And we're just going to hold it for a second. Now, I'm going to back out just a little bit. Okay, so we have more room. Then we're going to play our third game. Look at that. Oh, wowza, what do you think, y'all? Look at that. So pretty. I'm telling you, so simple, but yet when you add that top part, it just makes it pop, right? Okay, while y'all look at that, we're going to bring in our last game for the night, and it is, let's see, tell the truth. How many ideas are swirling around in your head now for this card, this puzzle slider? Do you have 2 ideas or do you have 20 ideas? Let me know what is going on in your head. Do you have a lot of options? Are you seeing options? Have we provided you with some inspiration and you just have so many ideas? If you're watching the rebroadcast, let us know too. Do you have some ideas swirling around in your head? Let us know in the chat room. That is going to be our final question for the night, and then we're going to show you some cards. So I'm going to be reading the answers as they come in, and I'm excited to see if you were inspired too. Okay, oh, just one. Pat, hey Pat, welcome. Oh, yes. Liz says many ideas, 2, at least 5 to 8. Think about all the paper that you have that you can use. And we just love this double puzzle slider. We like to keep it with 2. I just think it keeps it simple and pretty. 2, 3. 3. We have some 3s. Let's see if we have some more. Oh, Diane says too many to count. That's what we like to hear. Arlene says at least 3, several. Okay, we're getting some ideas here. That's what it's all about, right? When you come join us on our lives, we hope that we can inspire you and give you lots of options. That's what Sis and I love, options. Okay, here we go. Too many to count, Shirley. Okay, fantastic. And that is our third and final game. Let's see who our winner is. We're going to review these cards, and then I have one last tip to share with you that I think you're going to like. Okay, let's see. Who is the winner? Thinking of making the card with blue tones. I know, right? This has orange. I'm kind of partial to orange. I like orange. Hey, Rhonda, Cynthia. Okay, 2, 3. How many? Let's see. You know what? They don't look simple, do they? But they are. They're so easy to make. But oh my goodness, like we say, easy, simple steps, but big results. That's what we like. Okay. Congrats. Oh, somebody won. Let me see. Stacy, Bianchi. All right. Make sure you click on that link and send us your mailing address. So let's go ahead and look at some other cards that I said I was going to share with you. Now I'm going to go off screen for a second and just have our cards. So we have this one. We have this one we made. Now I want to ask you, sometimes you might buy paper that you don't know what the heck to do with it. This is a piece of pattern paper that has all these little squares. And yes, you can make patchwork quilts and so forth. But if you cut straight down on that paper, that's what we did on this one right here. And what's so neat about it is the squares that are together, they complement each other already. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry if they're going to complement each other. And you can see that that's the case because we have that beautiful blue is in here. We have the pink. So they complement each other. That's my last tip for you. I know I showed you this card. Look at how pretty it is on the inside. My goodness. And finally, I want to show you this one. I love yellow and blue together. I let the paper do the work. This is Painterly Pears. Love this paper. It's going out, so it's like last chance. And then I just used a yellow and I embossed it with the Lazy Daisy. Oh, how cute is that? I cut out those flowers, cut out some more flowers, and there we have it. Oh my goodness. What do you think? Oh, I just love that. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, we hope that you were inspired and that you love this puzzle slider card as much as we do. Now, remember I said we made this card about 1.5 years ago, back in November of 2024. So make sure that you check it out. It'll give you some more options and some more inspiration. We hope that you join us on our next live, which is Thursday, March the 17th. We hope that you check out our video coming out next Tuesday. We hope that you love it. We certainly appreciate you spending your time with us. We know that you can choose anyone to share your time with. Time is valuable, and we appreciate it that you chose us. We want you to go out and have a fantastic weekend. And until next time, we're wishing you lots of creative moments. Good night, everybody.